so, so you can recover. Oh, they're not wee anymore. No, they're not little. I've got a 21-year-old and an 18-year-old.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, so yeah, been there, done that.
Units received.
Oh, 11 and 12, nice.
Units
Yeah, I remember
received.
that age. One year and 2 days apart. Huh. Oops, fell in the old. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice to have them. It depends with the sibling rivalry, doesn't it? But having them at school together and stuff like that is nice. My two are always more likely to squabble, unfortunately. It's in a scam, that one.
Units received.
12-year-old is 5'6". Goodness me. Yeah, my youngest is the tallest and he's taller than me. And then that's not saying much. Because I'm quite short. He's only 2 inches shorter than his mum. He's gonna probably keep going for a little bit as well, isn't he? I remember when I was at school, one of my best mates at school, and he was 15, and he was a foot taller than me. He was something like 6'4" at 15. But all his family were taller, you know, it was hereditary. You're 6 foot, yeah. He's probably gonna take after you then, my goodness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's amazing. But it is, I mean, his sister was tall as well. They were all tall and lean. Right, so we've got to go over there. Okay. His mum, 6'4". My brother was 6'5". Goodness me. Yeah. It's in the genes, isn't it? 5'8". That's tall for a lady. Yeah. I wish I was taller, but never mind. Yeah, when I was young I wanted to join the police force, but in the UK at the time you had to be over 5'4", and I was 5'3.5", so I couldn't do it. But they've changed that since, so that other ethnic minorities that might be shorter can join. Oh no. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Us shorter people don't think of that sort of thing. Yeah, hitting your head. Yeah, I've seen it on one of our local buses. A man stood up and he was so tall that he banged part of his head on the roof of the bus. So yeah, I was like, ouch. And he must have been over 6 foot. You need a bigger car. Oh dear, I shouldn't laugh. I apologise. Yeah, you need a bigger car. But then again, the manufacturers don't necessarily think of things like that either, do they? Do you have to get different? It's different clothes, isn't it? Sometimes if you're really tall, you've got to order like what do they call it in this country? I can't remember. It's like tall and long or something like that. But yeah, different cuts of clothes if you're that much taller. And that can work out more expensive, can't it, as well? Plus bigger shoes.
Technology recharged.
If you average, it ends up being cheaper. Right, so we got that bit, and I've got to take it back to him, haven't I? That was easier than doing the other one where we had to go to the aggressive. There's a run down there. Let's fly down. Yeah. Oh, you're alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Oh look, graphic glitch. We've seen a few of those lately. Not sure if that's my graphics card or... Yeah, everything seems to be getting more expensive, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Yeah, I saw about the tariffs. Because they were saying it's going to end up being passed on to the consumers, didn't they? Ouch. Oh no, I don't want to go anywhere. Oh no. Nexus. Wrong one. That one. I think in this country, food prices have come down a little bit, but they're still high. Um, I had to get a couple of new bits of clothes for my son, and that seemed to have gone up from what I'd bought before. And my eldest computer is playing up at the moment, so we might have to get him a new computer, and prices of those have gone up as well. You had to order another AC unit because yours. Ow, and it went up $100. Goodness me. A dozen eggs where you are at between $5 and $6. Goodness. Alexa, convert $5 into pounds.
$5 is
About £3.70p at today's rate then. So that's, yeah, more or less what we're paying for them too. Could probably get cheaper than that, but yeah, it isn't within that price range. But didn't you have like a shortage of eggs or something over there as well at some stage? We don't have a shortage here, but we did have to cull a lot of them because of bird flu. $3 a year ago, goodness me. So yeah, doubled. Ouch. Yeah, no wonder some people take to keeping chickens. I don't think I could do that here. I think the neighbours would object, but yeah, no wonder people do. But then again, I suppose their feed and stuff would go up, wouldn't it? So it may not be that economically viable. Right, let's hand this in before it bugs out on me again. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Have you had to deal much with the bird flu outbreaks then, or has it been okay over there? Dangerous pirates. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, you're right in the middle. Yeah. Cool. Oh, he's got one of those pets. I haven't even looked at mine yet. So it's not been too much of an issue. Yeah, we've had it. I've not heard much about it lately, but definitely last year They were culling a lot of them. What am I gonna do now? Let's go and fly somewhere, see if we can find some scrap. Well, they were worried, weren't they, that it might be transmissible to humans. But there's only been a couple cases of that. I think we're all a bit anxious since COVID, aren't we? What the? What? I seem to have lost my ship. That's my freighter. Well, you need to remind her. They don't they produce, somebody said to me that they produce an awful lot of eggs and they're having to give them away because they get so many. Yeah, I think I can summon, I think I'm supposed to be able to summon in my ship. Yeah. There's some weird bugs with this today. We had the first mission mess up. And there's that. That shouldn't happen. I shouldn't go through a wormhole and dozen a day. Goodness me. Got the amount of baking I could do with that. We'd have far too many cakes. No.
Hostile scan detected.
Where's the entrance? Can't see it. Going too far up, I think. Is it not letting me go into my own freighter? Wrong side. Multicolour. Nice. They should get things like double yokers and stuff like that. I haven't had one of those for years. We used to get them a lot as when I was a kid. What the? Oh no, this is too weird. Maybe one or two doubles every half dozen, couple dozen. Well, nice. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on with this game today. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore it, Carrie. I know. When I jumped out of it, I thought, oh, that's a long way down. And then I turned around and it was up in the air. I was like, so that's my starter ship. That one's okay. New decoration. Actually, I wonder if, see if we can. No, summoning another one, it still sticks it up in the air. This is on PC. Yeah. Oh, we'll just ignore that. Right, let's carry on. Hey, teleport's not working. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. I don't know that I want to play it anymore. This is ridiculous. We've had so many glitches this morning. Right, this should be safe. Let's check out where my ships have been and what they've got. Oh, you used to play on a PS4. Cool. Yeah, I've played this since it came out years ago, so I've seen all sorts of weird and wonderful bugs with this. But yeah, it's not good. They did an update once and all my bases, literally all of them, were buried. Steam, yeah. This one's a damaged one. Collected deflector shield. I think that's a new part for the Corvette. I did have one part once before for it. Let's have a look. Yeah, there. Corvette part. We do have a few of those. These are all Corvette parts. And a couple in there, and some more in there. And I need some more storage. Ah, it's not that bad really. Got a little bit of room. You got followers only chat, Mum? Probably. Oh! Thank you for the raid. Morning. Okay. Cool. Right, I've got loads of these, I need to sell those. Check that in storage and that. See if we get any more parts this way. Yeah, my game's bugging out to those that have just joined, so there are some peculiar bugs cropping up today. We just did the Nexus mission and it didn't land me properly in the Nexus, and we ended up going through the Nexus, through the graphics, in reverse, back out into the solar system, and I couldn't do anything, so I had to reload the game. Then we've just warped, and I appeared at the other end of the warp, outside of my ship. No ship about at all. So I had to summon the ship, and then we landed in my freighter, and yeah, the ship was on the ceiling. almost of the freighter. So there's some very weird bugs cropping up today. And I wasn't reading any of that. Whoops. Did we get any parts? No, I don't think we did we? We got some nice loot though. I think we've got loads of that. It's a weird one. Look at that from. I think we've got most of that. Semiconductors, we've got any of those? Yeah. We've only got a few of them. We need more of that. The rest of it we've got. That can be sold. I'm only keeping about a stack of 20. I was keeping those, well, I'm keeping some of this in case it's to upgrade the settlements, because so far I've needed that for the settlement and I've needed some of those for the settlement, and I need dirt, but I haven't come across anywhere that's selling any. So I'm keeping all this bits just in case I need it. All this lot can get sold though, I think. Eventually. Right, next one. I'll have to go back and have a look and see if the ship's still on the ceiling later. Let's put my living frigate. Hopefully it's got some living ship parts.